My YouTube doesn't work. Like it won't show up on the screen.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. But like, you might have to like restart the stream. I'm like, my city for so damn long. Yeah, I know. It just like shows black and just a loading screen. Like
voice chat issue on PlayStation. Some
show up at all. Like
players on PS4 and 5 may not be able to join party chat channel. We're working on a fix and future update. Please keep voice chatting with your friends listening to match.
Where's my keyboard?
Hop in the match.
Where is my keyboard? Okay,
oh, in the meantime. Cool. Also, Jeremy seems to be doing fine.
My keyboard is not.
Bruh.
He's back home.
It's like you don't listen to what I say until I repeat it.
You said Jeremy seems to be doing fine. And then I was like, is he back home yet?
Yes, he is.
Thank you. Sick.
A lot of coons. It's a lot of coons. Ah.
Loser. Ah, fuck! Stop! Stop! That's me! I didn't do anything! Fuck!
Yeah, run.
Shit!
I'd like to apologize.
Asthmatic. Loser. Alright, if you can, that would be like chill outside. Oh my god.
No, what if I can't? What if I can't?
What if you can't? Well then, you're just black.
Wow. Chat, you hear how your streamer treats me?
Well, I'm actually in a collaboration with another person.
Why you gotta be so rude?
I'm not being rude. I'm showing.
Don't you know I'm human too?
You are?
Wow. Yeah, blacks are humans now.
Dude. When did they change that law?
Why or when?
When?
I don't know. I wasn't allowed
to
like update.
1 HP, bro.
Sounds like a... What did they call it? Skill issue? Yeah, that thing. Sounds like one of those skill-based universities. Oh, whoa. I can hear myself. Do you have your headphones on?
Why's my TV up so loud, bro?
Yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and collaboration and start my own stream. If you want to join and watch me do that, that would be like, alright, discuss. How do I heal? Like, that's the only thing that I would, like, need to learn.
You have stuff.
Today's theme is Am I Overreacting? And I'm joined by two people who are always overreacting. Angela and Courtney. Why would you say that? There we go.
Why am I hearing myself?
Me when I listen.
Could I grab? Yep, you can grab. Grab's
If
been
I'm
a little
hearing
while.
myself.
Do you think you ever overreacted?
Maybe.
You're afraid of?
Huh?
You get paid to. Just kidding. No,
Yeah.
Hey man, how you doing, buddy?
I love how you react to most things. I'll be like, oh, I took a shoot.
You guys, man, that's crazy.
Everyone's, yeah. What was your
What you say?
No.
Hmm? What?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Where'd you get that gun from?
What gun?
What do you mean, what gun?
What are you just talking about?
Rover, walls, rover. Rover.
Red Rover, Red Rover.
I interviewed her or something, and I said, I'm so excited for my
Team
guest.
members,
Not as
drone
excited
display,
as she is when I tell her
painting.
literally anything.
Team member, vending machines.
I don't know
Red,
why.
my
I think now I do more stopping myself.
painting. Oh
Being like,
man,
no, I'm pretty.
before that. Damn, I'm pro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how you
Like,
doing,
you
man?
being like, no, I'm gonna
Gosh damn it.
relax. And now
Lizzie.
that's becoming what I'm overreacting. Is
You know what?
overreacting.
Suck a dick.
When will the cycle go back?
Yours?
Wow.
Bet.
It's a tough
No.
feeling when you think you're overreacting to something. And there's a subreddit called
I
Am
do
I
not consent.
Overreacting? And it's filled with people just kind of needing validation.
Yeah.
Most of the time I would say they're not overreacting.
Whoa.
In fact, I would say almost 99% of the time. We'll see. I kind of love when they are, though. It's kind of funny when they are overreacting. It does happen.
Yeah, I was recently overreacting with my best friend, and just over some stupid thing, and it was so sweet how she was trying to tell me I was overreacting without using those scary words. She was just like, no, I think you're feeling it really in an extreme way. And she was like, we should, like, I want these staff to know that, like, it doesn't have to be, like,
Oh, you don't have food? Imagine not having food. I'm so sorry. You should go get something to eat.
Yeah, it's a tough thing, because, like, it's kind of good news when you're overreacting. It's like, oh, it's not as bad as your body's telling you it is. But it's also tough, because most of these are with relationships.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that's really tough. It's like, this person is what this person's doing to me, or doing really out of line. Okay, let's get into this first story here. Am I overreacting? My fiance
Yes.
isn't invited to the wedding because the bride doesn't want people thinking she is prettier than her.
That's a better fire rate.
Antonio Banderas. Okay. This is a 26-year-old man. My lifelong best friend, a 26-year-old man, is getting married later this year. When he first got engaged, he asked me to be one of the groomsmen. I obviously accepted and had been excited for the wedding and to see my best friend get married. His fiance, 26-year-old woman, and my fiance, 25-year-old woman, have always gotten along really well. The four of us hang out pretty frequently, always have a great time, and there has never been any problems. My fiance has always considered her a friend and has been extremely happy for them and excited about their wedding. His fiance has even asked my fiance for her thoughts and suggestions on certain decor for the wedding, venues, colors, things like
Leveled
that.
up twice
The
already.
official wedding invitations went out recently, and when it arrived at our house, I noticed it was only addressed to me and also didn't say anything about a +1. I was kind of surprised by this.
I made a
because
mistake.
had assumed that
I made a big mistake. I shot at the wolf-looking things. I made a mistake. I'm being chased.
Yeah.
I made a mistake.
Which is very weird because it shows wolves, but they're not wolves. Which is like, what the hell?
I got it. I'm a big kid.
We got the other ones. Come at me.
Alright, I'm literally at 1 health.
Every single one of them received an invitation that included their significant other.
Wow.
And the bridesmaids all get to bring their significant others as well.
Oh, have you ever shot at the little ghost thingies? Or like the big orange walking guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, the big orange walking guys, a little bit more difficult, but they give out more.
Yeah. I shot at them and then like they walked like directly into like my fucking
Now I will say, my fiance is insanely gorgeous. If I had a penny,
my security wall.
What a perv. What a pervert, dude. Okay. If I had a penny, every time someone asked me how I managed to get her, I would be a billionaire. On the other hand, his fiance isn't the most conventionally attractive woman. I feel bad saying that, and it's something I have never said out loud to anyone. But for context to the situation, I want to know that. I'm told him that I know it's not my wedding, so I don't get to pick the guest list, but
I was gonna say, do I hear you driving? Oh, come on.
This is putting me in satisfactory.
Annually.
Are those chickens? Oh shit.
Get off my yard.
Okay, so there are like little oogie boogies that like will attack you.
Killed him there on my lawn. They didn't hit me, but they were pretty close.
Oh, hello and goodbye. I just gave you a brain aneurysm.
Ow, my ears. I'm guessing your neighbors don't like you. Random guess, by the way. Love you.
I'm only assuming that he's gonna be like, no, don't tell him. Yeah, this is because of the bride. I agree with the whole notion of like, yeah, it's your day, like it's for you to fly. Get to break the laws of respect that people have for each other, right? Yeah. If you're a shitty person,
Oh, that scared me so bad.
like you are
Tell.
kind of messing up your friendship with these people by doing this. Like they're all close friends, and you're saying like, I don't want you.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I don't know, because I don't want to call the bride a shitty person because, like, really, she's so insecure. No push up. So gorgeous. It's beautiful. Yes, they're always so kind. And I trust that she was in a hard way. I totally know what you mean. It's just devastating. Like, devastating. It's like, no, but I know, like, I can't. I know what you're saying. It makes me feel like there's a little bit.
Hot in your coat, yes, then you know you're in and you're out. When you stop, black when it's right, slightly bright, you kiss and make up.
It's like she trusts her fiance, but she's married. Like that's what matters. And like I don't know, it's like people
Hey,
go to
babe.
the wedding. Look, When they care about you, they are there for you. Like,
Yeah, and it's so interesting.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, like, hey,
You lessened my health, and I
like,
think
Uh-uh.
you owe me a
person
kill.
No.
existence.
No.
I don't even see them.
A kill?
But yeah,
Crazy day, right?
Oh, hell no.
Their being there will ruin your
what?
experience as a bride because
Yeah, have fun trying to get in
might
here, by the
look
way.
at her and think she's prettier than the bride. Yeah, and that's like if your family's doing that to you, going, geez, right, that girl, she's so much
I
prettier
hurt
than
you and you're trying to kill me? Yeah,
like you're worried that
it's like slapping you and then killing my
I
entire family.
wasn't
Yeah, I'm
trying
not,
to
I'm not
kill
letting that
you.
happen.
I
No,
wasn't
what you
trying to
said
kill you.
was, you deserve to kill.
Yes,
Because I
I'm
hurt you.
at 1 health.
it goes back to that thought.
Yeah, you're not dead.
I used to believe, and I
You
You can
wanna
still
do
heal.
that? No, I'm not. I can't heal.
You can.
How?
Right? And that's not true.
Basement.
Right? When
Alright, let me go to the basement. Let's hop down this way. Hop down this way again. Wow, would you look at that? Everything is locked.
Buy it.
So hard to get out of. It really is.
but it will just
I
You have to unlock
would
stuff.
if I had. I would if I had enough.
Yeah, because like this is like right. It's
Okay, well then, at that point,
but it's like okay, so
that's your fault.
like over.
How? When we were playing
I
and I
have,
left
I
before
have
you.
quite enough, actually. And I reset 2 different times.
Twice. You reset twice. I
Maybe a
didn't.
3rd time, because I'm actually pretty close.
See, exactly.
Because if
I'm
yeah, the
nowhere
thing
near
is, if I
close.
get enough, and you're still all the way down there, that's gonna be embarrassing. You won't be able to blame me for that one. You're only doing that because you know I'm right.
I'm right this time. Because,
Mhm.
That she needs to like literally eliminate a person. Yes.
Yeah, I think what I was saying earlier too, with just like the
I
wedding
wanna
day
kill
being a day
those
where it's
who
like, oh
go to
no,
Wolf's
I'm allowed
End.
to be disrespectful. It's like people treat it almost like the purge, where it's like on this day I get to do whatever, I can treat people however I want, and then after we're done, we all go back to normal, right? It's like no, people remember. Like they remember how you treated them, and like I would have a hard time being friends with them. Like she was like after that.
Come to my wedding, just don't want to.
Did you love it?
You got like he's just like wear a weird. You can wear ugly jeans. The ugliest jeans you can find.
I do feel so bad for her because I think all of us who live in LA, and especially all of us in the acting industry, like we just know the feeling because like no matter how attractive you are, like as actors, we walk into rooms and see people that are just like unbelievably good looking. Like it's just crazy. Learn to just like be confident in your own attractiveness and beauty, and that it's a unique thing that everybody has. Like I don't know. I feel bad for her, the bride. Like it's like hey, like you have your own ratings. You have to trust that. But here you are, like this haunts me so much. That's tough.
I also
It's really hard.
I hate to make an age thing, but I think I used to think these thoughts when I was in my earlier teens. And you can't control your world like that, right? I get you can control your wedding day,
Voltage.
but if that's the mindset you're gonna have, like you're not gonna have this type of
Especially in this really long television series. It does matter because you're probably gonna put this whole more attractive and taller and all this stuff, but like you have to get over it. And it's so much fun, but it's like by doing this, I think the hardest position where I do this, I go, oh, I let my insecurity, I let it die. As opposed to being like, no, you're confident, fine. I recognize an insecurity, I recognize what I'm feeling inside and not.
Are you shooting me?
Dominate my choices.
No.
I'm going to choose myself, and I can have any type of
Not at
person
the moment.
here, but I'm going to have confidence in myself here too. And I think she will feel so much better if she goes with that, and then as opposed to, I think it will haunt me over the years to be like, wow, I made that choice out of pure
80K, 85K, and 80K. I'm gonna do it.
And that didn't stop you from putting it on. And here you are today, still wearing it. I promise me, someone would wear
believe she's not there. Well, there's only one guess in this culinary crime. Yes,
He's saying you can't wear that.
Reddit Stories is brought to you by Audible. Craving your next action-packed adventure? Audible delivers thrills of every kind on your control.
350.
Electrifying suspense and daring quests to spine-tingling horror.
Just that one over there. Tiny, where are you?
In my house.
Oh.
And what's great is that the Audible app makes it easy to listen anytime, anywhere. I just finished listening to The Wager by David Rand. It's awesome. Any story about shipwrecks and mutiny, I'm in. And I just recently downloaded Killers of the Flower Moon, which is awesome. And that's what I'm looking forward to listening to next. I've loved Audible for a long time. I'm always listening to the title every time I'm driving, working out, wherever. It's awesome. Start listening and discover what's beyond the edge of your seat. New members can try Audible now.
You want me to open the door?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Or text SRRS to 500-500. That's audible.com/SRRS.
Where the hell did my car go?
It just disappears when you leave out of it.
Ah, I see.
Comments.
Cargo room.
I'm a plus-size woman who has suffered from long
Did you take the bananas?
To be honest, I still do. But if I was getting married, we could have Jennifer Aniston at my wedding, and I wouldn't care. The only person who would have attitude is my husband. I'm the person who it's not the man for me. But anyone else, let them think what they want. But if it's your wedding, surely it's filled with family and friends, people you love, people who love you. So again, as Oprah said, everyone will be looking at the bride and everybody else. You did the right thing, standing by your fiance instead of by your side with a man. Brett doesn't see that because not a man really shouldn't be in a relationship, let alone get married. I need some serious therapy to get over. Concerned about another woman. I think that's what also makes me sad is I'm like, this is a thought. Yeah. Like this was
Oh, cookie. Sure.
No, I still got a cookie. Who's oatmeal raisin? Pretty good, actually. Upset I ate the whole thing.
Oh, it's alright.
You ever get mad that you ate something?
Yes, all the time.
Yeah, it's that.
It's like heartbreaking because like you'll be eating something and then like realize that it's gone.
Still kind of mad. Oatmeal raisin cookie was really good. Oatmeal raisin is my favorite though. I feel like it's like chocolate chip.
It's too basic.
I'll eat like, it's not too basic. I'll eat like a good few of them. Then like, which one was it? Chocolate chunk. That one I'll get sick of. Too much chocolate for me. The oatmeal raisin, I can eat like a pack of 24. All of it. I love oatmeal raisin. I think I love oatmeal raisin more than I love most other foods.
Oh, that's to say, go on.
Yeah, most other foods. No, not everything's about you, by the way.
I wanted to hear what you were saying. I didn't know why you hesitated. So I did some stuff that I was thinking about me.
I was thinking with my brain muscles. I was like, Hold on. This was. Let me show you what was playing in my head. This is what was playing in my head. Wait. That was quite literally what was playing in my head. I wasn't thinking at all. I was like, let me think, and then that just started playing out of nowhere. I was like, my ass is not thinking.
Mine always gets to fluffing a duck. Like, I don't know how you got to that one. Whenever it's with me, it's always fluffing a duck. That's what I hear when my eyes start drifting apart. All I hear is pop, ba-da, 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 ba-bam, ba-da. Can you open your doors?
Excuse me?
Can you open your door?
Why?
I just want to come in.
Alright, sure. I'll give you a little tour.
Sick.
So, come with me.
Okey-dokey.
So down here, here's the vault. I just need to unlock that one.
Interesting.
This one I had to use a rebirth thing. So now I have a boomerang.
I don't know what's in here.
That's what I'm trying
I'm
to figure
stealing a
out.
boomerang.
I only have 2 so
I can
far.
I can steal your weapons? What?
Yeah. Let me see. No, not that one. Oh, no, I do have this one. Oh, both of them. Okay, so this one... Come here. Where'd you go? Okay, I'm not gonna shoot you. So this is the, Meowskill's Piao missile. It does do a good amount of damage, but it's also pretty slow. So what I've been doing is using the... I've been using the second one, and the one in the middle, because... you move... I'm just gonna do it right here. Because it does, like, pretty fast, plus there's no reloading. So in case I need it, you know... Boom, easy. Pretty fast, plus no reload. And if I try to press reload, it's like, oh, you're full out of ammo. You don't have to do that.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, I be. And then, over here, you have the alien farm station.
I didn't get that one. I think I filled that one up. And I think the difference between me and you is, like, yours is, like, more stacked because you go for, like, actually opening up layers, and I go for upgrades.
Yeah. And then, over here, we have the, hats, so I can, you know, get more money. We have common shop, rare shop, epic shop. Here are all my cars, and,
I can't,
other
I can't,
stuff.
I can't look at that. Thanks. Oh, cool.
Here are my cars and other stuff. The one all the way at the end, I'd use a rebirth for, which I thought was gonna, like, take it, but it's like, if you have it, it's gonna continue to stay in there, which is actually pretty good. Because I'm trying to, you know, get all this stuff.
Oh, I'm just inside the car. That's sick.
Come on. Let me show you upstairs. Where are you? Did you hit something?
Yeah.
Did you hit?
A wolf.
Oh, okay. I didn't completely finish all this stuff, because there's still a clicker right there, cafeteria table there. But here are the drones, which I'm only trying to go for, like, the money, so I can get the money aspect of it. Drone's pretty cool. This one gives me $50, or that one, $20 per hit, $50 per hit.
I have the second one. I'm working on the third one. Oh, I'm working on getting the third
That one gives me 200. This one has me get 300, which is actually pretty good.
It says 500 right here.
What did I say?
300.
Oh, gives me 500, but since I have the drone and the little headset, it is 700 per hit. Which is why I'm trying to get this stuff, because now, you see, it is, 750 per hit. Still pretty good. Now I got a dropper.
I wanna get out.
Oh, right, I accidentally closed it back on you. I don't want anyone to get in.
Actually, no, shoot me. No, close it. Shoot me. I'm at 1 HP. I'm at 1 HP.
Oh, we can get in here. Wait, did you not take the bananas?
There's bananas down there?
No, I threw the bananas at you.
No, I didn't see them.
Okay, well then they despawned. Give me 1 second. Come with me.
Oh my god.
I went the wrong way. Oh, here it is. I already have this. Here you go.
Oh, sick. Okay.
I threw 3 at you, so do you need another one?
Mm.
Okay, it's another one. There you go. Does it only get your shield up? Or your health?
So far, it's only getting my health up.
Okay, well, just in case... Jeez, I didn't expect me to jump that far. Come with me all the way down to the basement. Because there's some shield potions down here.
Yeah, I was gonna... Yeah, it only gets my
Oh,
health up.
so you took weapons, but you didn't take actual shield stuff?
I did actually take shield stuff. I just switched it.
I see you took a boogie bomb?
Yeah.
No, it would be a real dick move if I just closed the door. I can't, but imagine how cool it would be if I actually could.
The way that I just turned around and looked at you like...
Be like, well, safe trails.
Motherfucker!
And you like slowly die because you're losing oxygen. That'd be a cool part of the game, actually. You know, because like booby trapped. I don't know.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
I wanna
You're
make the
happy,
walls.
right?
Yeah. Open the
Yeah.
door, please.
Right. Oh, you know you could just like come up here and then just jump off the top. That's how I usually do it. What the mask is.
That's what the mask is.
Said Gumball. I still find that whole beef funny. The Gumball actor beefing with Dream. Yeah, because it wasn't even Dream. It was a parody Twitter account. They used like Dream's like I think profile picture or something. Which means he wasn't even really beefing with Dream. He's just beefing with some random dude.
Ah, I'm sorry. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything to the wolves. 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 The wolves are completely unaffected. Buggy bombs.
What? Did you say boogie bombs? Did you throw a fucking boogie bomb at a wolf?
No.
Yeah, no, you deserve to get mauled by a wolf. If you even tried that. But it's a good thing you didn't. Otherwise, I would have laughed at you. Otherwise, I would have laughed at you, and I don't think I'd ever forgive you.
Yeah.
Where's the caliber?
It sets an
But it's a good thing you didn't.
for everybody else in the wedding. Dude, you're like, sorry, he couldn't come, he was too hot. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, no, nothing about being here is intimidating at all. So, like, yeah, I was thinking about that. It's like, okay, so what about, like, yes, you not quite there. Like, feel like, where's the ranking of, like, oh, Elaine is two above one, but Sarah is, like, you know, but Debbie, come, we have a taco bar. Debbie, come on.
Be a Seinfeld episode where, like, halfway through, you go, like, 5 feet there.
Hey, baby.
Sorry, should I go?
And George is like, yeah, like,
Hey, baby. Can we go? Can we go and get ice cream tomorrow?
Lastly, someone said this is
Tomorrow.
the other plus one, so
Yeah,
they're
if you
ugly enough
want
to
to.
attend the wedding. What the f***? It's also discriminating against someone who can't control what their face
Do I
looks
have to
like.
tomorrow?
I don't think the bride realizes how messed up it is
I
to
don't know.
put someone just based on looks.
Well, you work on Wednesday, and I have something to do on Wednesday, and then I have to go to something with
Keep
Williams
cutting
on
out.
Thursday. You have to work on Wednesday. I have something on Wednesday. We might be able to later on.
There's throwing away a friendship over this. Like, that's gonna be permanent.
You can't control your face looks well. You can't control your face looks. You can control all your heart looks. but also that's not true. Because people give me
What?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Nigga, are you in my house?
No. I'm on top. Everywhere. Everywhere.
We got an update song. 100 episodes in, we got an update song.
You're trying to kill me. What's wrong with you? We made up. I invited you to my house and everything.
Sex?
I thought that was us making up, but no.
Hell.
You decided to hit me.
Well,
No, I'll never forgive you. I'll never forgive you.
I will never forgive you.
Heart
That's
being broke so many
crazy.
times, I don't know what to believe. I'm
I'm
gonna say it's my fault. It's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Stuff in my heart on ice, cause I can't believe. My heart on ice, giving the best of me.
Yeah, no, I never forget you.
With his disgusting face and white shirt moving in an obvious way that resembled me.
Scott, stop laughing.
Scott! I'm not usually overly sensitive and can take a joke, but this
I will shove an apple down your throat. It's
I already really struggled
crazy.
with self-worth, especially in the bedroom. It led
Me
to a
when?
day issue. He apologized, but it meant nothing to me. Am I overreacting?
Thank you.
Oh,
My man.
Uh,
no.
We have
Okay, so how do you kill the? The only way to kill the dog. Wait, babe. Okay, choose. Open the door.
No.
Please.
No.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I promise. I'm not gonna hurt you. I promise.
No.
I promise. I
You
promise.
hurt me enough.
Wow.
Diabolical. I hate him.
Can you imagine?
I want him to go away for a long time. Sorry.
What do you want?
I cannot believe this.
I actually think this will be the first Reddit story. I abstain.
Abstain?
I'll just
Even
sit here
are you?
and listen to you guys talk
At my
about
place.
it. He has the audacity
Oh.
to be topping you. You're welcome. You're blessed. And you knew that. We are blessed. She is
Wow.
performing for you. And you go to that? Buddy, can your mind please,
Level 100.
iOS update your brain?
That guy in the middle of sex was like, what if
Oh
I
my gosh, hello.
have sex again? And then he made that choice.
That should get you.
To go from
It
sex
gets you in 3 to 5 business
your
days.
brain's in a dark.
That's the dark
Boom, 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 boom. Hey, get the rolly store with the rolling on.
I am not the rolly store.
And the getaway car, Jag portfolio.
I sat there cooking for a bit, okay? I was like, I need to come up with a Batman reference. I will say I love this woman for like being
Yeah.
like you can tell like she is. I do think she seems like she's very confident in herself.
Internet, do your thing. Yeah.
Internet, kill it. Here's the truth.
Google, show me this guy's balls.
I
Bald
think it's very clear. The fact
Balls.
that he's alive means she underreacted.
penis.
Yeah, she's not ready from prison.
Let's use writing from prison.
Oh hey, welcome to the stream and thank you for the like. How you know, guys?
ES is hurt.
Yeah, yes, it's very crazy.
Yeah.
The verdict, not overreacting.
Things are worse than finally getting in my eyes.
How you feel. He hurt your feelings, period. There are a lot of facts factors that could play into how you proceed from here. Is this the first time he's commented on your weight in a negative way? Is he a joker that often tries to be funny even at the wrong times? Joker reference. Is he concerned about your health or just being rude? The best thing to do is tell him exactly how he hurt you, which it sounds like you already did. And now take it easy and observe him for these next few days.
Level
Is he still making side
1009.
Good luck, and no matter what, remember there's someone out there, might be him, that wants them some you in a wholesome way. Hope he responded. He generally doesn't make comments about my body, mostly because I think he's afraid to. But yes,
I killed one of those ugly weird yellow giant things.
Yeah, good job.
And usually I can just laugh stuff off, but this was too much. I should mention he's not some super skinny dude himself and can out. I'm top heavy in the way that my breasts are really large.
I found another one.
Nice, nice.
He's thinking about literally anything else but having sex with him, and he gets to stay in the position for him to be in your corner.
Someone said this guy is 39.
Whatever gonna say.
I'd expect this level of stupidity and lack of tact from a 19-year-old who's obsessed with memes, but a middle-aged guy who's engaged in a moment with their partner, that's just really dumb. I mean, I can definitely get lost in thoughts sometimes or say something that might be taken out of context. They straight up compared you to a I don't know if I would stick around, but if I did every time you tried rubbing up on me, I'd tell them.
You know what? About her body, but except for it's sexy. Yeah, no, you're right. Which is like that's the last place.
Oh no!
Like that is the most intimate.
In my
God
defense,
damn
I
it!
did the wrong thing.
Feel confident enough to say something like that to anyone. And like, just because we're doing this, let's give space to intrusive thoughts, I guess, right? When you're like, oh, this looks like that. Oh, I didn't mean
Stop!
that. But this is a reoccurring
But it's
event.
specifically during sex, which also makes me fear that it's like, if it's like he enjoys humiliating.
Yes, and he's also just like
Stop!
kind of the size of
Stop!
You're aiming towards me. You're
I'm
aiming towards
not.
me.
I'm aiming towards Ghost
You
right
are.
there.
I'm just to go so far as to show the scheme and be like, and you know, in his mind, he's like, oh, this resembled it. Maybe it was like a tiny element of it, but she
It only
sees
does 30
this whole
damage.
picture
I
and
wouldn't
be like,
test
you
it.
think that's what I look like? Yeah. Like, he has no idea how that could impact another person. Like, that, they gotta figure that out. Like, ooh.
Yeah, that's awful. And like the fact
Two of
that
them?
someone asked and she's like, yeah, he's done this a few times. I'm like,
Yeah,
What?
like,
don't marry this man.
and also he's
Absolutely nothing.
of her. Oh God, I know it's all.
It's absolutely nothing.
It's been red
Sucks.
flag after red flag on this guy.
It's like,
You cannot, you know.
I don't know.
I'd rather hang out with the penguin.
Bum, bum.
Yeah.
Da-da-dun, dun, 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 dun,
Next
dun,
story.
dun, 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 dun,
No update on that guy.
I will say, MLP, if you're somehow watching this, you're a holy queen, and it's your preference if you want to top. Yeah, and I'll be there.
Hey, look, the next time you get on top and you're like, hey, this time I'm Harvey Dent.
Wow. The fact that you didn't know that I was engaged, even though I've been like screaming I'm engaged for like the past few months. It's crazy.
Wow.
I swear
When does Boogie Blonde put on them?
It's just like, it's just getting worse and worse.
No.
It's getting so bad out here in the place that we call
Well, I could use your wisdom here. I'll try to make this as short as possible. 2 days ago, I, a 37-year-old woman, went into anaphylaxis from an unknown source while shopping with my husband, a 37-year-old man. My face erupted into burning hives out of nowhere. This has never happened to me before. I asked him to call the nurse line to make sure the ER would be covered. I'm American. He wouldn't, so I had to while my face was on fire. I get the green light and off to the ER I go, where he drops me off and heads back to sit with the kids, 15 and 11. Long story short, the head nurse took one look at me and had the anaphylaxis cocktail ordered before I made it to the registration. 5 minutes later, and I wouldn't be here. I get discharged, and I'm flying high on that cocktail. Husband gets me home and asks if he can play games with the boys. Both kids are at sleepovers. Again, I'm effed up on meds. Happy to be alive. I would have agreed to anything, so I said he could. Next morning, it hits me. Why would it even cross his mind to go out after that happened? Now I'm so hurt, I'm seriously thinking of leaving him. Am I overreacting?
No.
Oh, I can't believe. So she has anaphylaxis while they're out shopping, and he refuses to call the ER. She goes, "Hey, can you call 911?" He goes, "No." He wouldn't, so I had to while my face was on fire.
He's American, so he's clearly maybe in another country, and asked him to call the nurse's line to see if she would, like, if she was, like, she was worried about spending a ton of money, picked up by an ambulance or something.
She said, I asked him to call the nurse line to make sure the ER would be covered. I'm American. He wouldn't, so I had to while my face was on fire.
Right, like, so he wouldn't even, like, that cannot be the only time that's ever happened. For him to not take her seriously like that.
You're high on drugs.
After almost
dying, I'm gonna leave you home alone while I go out and play D&D.
Someone who's not going through that medical thing will think that person's overreacting because their body's simply not going through it, right? Yeah. And I'm like, it's just a bad fucking look. Like, you simply don't know what happened to her. You can't act like, sure, she went through something that his adrenaline didn't hit. She felt like she was gonna die. He didn't obviously feel that. So they're on different playing fields, and it's just, it's bad. It's bad when your partner, I don't know. I'm trying to, like, figure out, maybe it just didn't hit him what actually was going on. I mean, she just had a bad day.
Well, he knew that she needed to go to the
What the fuck is this?
Rebirth.
Like, to drop your partner off at
Rebirth.
the ER because they're going through something, and then just not even be concerned about it at all. And I understand, like, well, I'm not going through the same pain, but, like, just also be concerned of, like, I don't know what's going on.
Exactly, that's what I think.
I feel more
I'm gonna check out this VIP area.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, like, what are you feeling? What's going on?
Can I think the reason I think someone can't identify that they don't know what this is going through, they write it off rather than use it. Right, literally. I think if my partner said he needs to through the way I would leap into action. In fact, like, I've had migraines where I am in so much pain, or my stomach when I had food poisoning recently, where it's like, oh
20.
no,
Okay, cool.
I might need to go to the hospital or something. But I know that, like, it's not going to be a conversation. You just will take me. And so sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't. I'll fight through it because, like, I don't want to have to go through all that. But, like, knowing that is a serious thing that you will take seriously.
Back doggy.
Your partner.
No.
Right.
Your partner
Back.
should be there for you, no matter what.
No.
Like, that's such a... I'm sure the feeling she's feeling now is like, oh, I can't rely on this person.
Yeah.
I don't feel safe. Like, I have to kind of look out for myself, and I might just die. Yeah. Because he's not going to, like, help me.
I think, like, it's probably all hitting her really fast. She's like making a judgment on herself. Like, am I overreacting to that? But I think it's just probably that
Wrong side.
for her to see him ignore her in a time of, like, literal, like, life and death. Like, and multiple ways of it. Ignoring her needs by calling, making one phone call. It's like, OP, you are not overreacting. That's a feeling that you are getting from seeing someone leave.
You just said another rebirth?
Yeah, the leaving them at the emergency room
They're
is
going.
wild.
I hope at his D&D session he meets a bird that hates him.
Oh,
Kind.
I get it,
I'm showing you that I got you covered. I was telling you that I got you covered, bro. I didn't even
Were the
hate
kids
you.
already scheduled for sleepovers, or did Hub plan that himself? How did you
Still
get
hurt.
home from the ER? You are clearly married to a child who thinks of himself and not of you. It would have been nice if he sat with you and comforted you after your ordeal. The fact that he refused to call about ER coverage is such a red flag. Not overreacting, and you should consider leaving him. OP says the kids arranged the sleepover for themselves. Their friends asked their dad. He said it was okay. He came and picked me up. I guess I never realized how bad he's treated me until now. I want to say don't attribute to malice what can be mostly explained by stupidity, but this one is beyond defensible. I know my trust would be broken if my husband pulled that shit.
Totally.
Someone said this is horrible. What an asshole. No, you're not overreacting. I had an allergic reaction and my ex was kinder to me than this. I wouldn't leave him over this alone, but my guess is he's done more than this, which is usually the case with stories like this. I mean, it's a kid. Yeah, like it's a break of trust. It's similar to like cheating, where it's like a realization of like, oh, you're not on my side. Like, you're not here for me. You don't care about me.
Could you imagine? Hey, can I come over spend the night? My mom is like dying. My dad's a bard and he really wants to go.
My dad's a bard.
My dad's a bard with all his buddies from State Farm. What a fucking loser.
Yeah. I mean, the guy sounds clueless, but I think kind of doesn't matter. Like, because the reality is, oh shit, I have someone who I can't trust.
Yeah.
Like, I might die, and this person's not going to save
me.
The
fact that she like he just had
Ow.
that she
Sorry.
almost died. Like that. Like imagine if she didn't get the help.
Honey, they're fake, I promise.
Where would he be? Like
They're not real.
Like that's so wild.
Yeah. Update.
Oh. Update.
Okay. Update. Wow, I'm absolutely overwhelmed by how this took off. So many comments left, so I'll try to address what I can as them. We still have no idea what caused it. I have been working with a specialist. I do have known allergies, but never reacted that quickly or that intensely. I'm not a doctor and can only repeat what they told me. Anaphylaxis shock. I was minutes from dying. I am not the type to cry wolf and will refuse a trip to the ER at all costs. I've given myself stitches to avoid leaving. I'm gone. I am 95% sure my husband did not try to poison me. He's a donkey bum, yes, but not an evil person. I did have that thought.
Silly Reddit.
Like, did he try
There was a moment, Sarah.
So she said he is not neurodivergent. I am, and so are my kids, which is why I didn't want them at the ER or left alone. I talked to him the morning after about being hurt that he would consider leaving me alone like that, which is when he said I was overreacting. Him saying I was overreacting, combined with his non-action, is what made me start to think about leaving him. I spoke with him again last night. He's cold and has been the sweetest, contented man since. Lastly, I have spent a lot of time reflecting on this relationship.
I mean, my God, I can't. I'm just a Reddit post made you wake up sooner than your wife almost dying.
It's always unfortunate. It's like, hey, all these people on the internet said this. It's like, oh,
some of these users are men. I should let I feel for her, but it's their choice, you know, like,
right.
I'm glad maybe she needed one final big wake up to be like, whoa, I'm not being forced anymore. And now I'm bringing it to a third party. I mean, you're going to figure that out. But that's hard.
She doesn't strike me as the type who's so, you know, it's going to be different from here on out. And, like, what I would assume could happen with a type like this is, like, over time, he's going to be like, okay, we're good. Like, she's not going to leave me, so, and then he'll slide back into that and just be on her, like, okay, this happens, this is what happened. Yeah. And I have to make this phone.
Yeah, and making that call before it happens like that. Well, I mean, hopefully that never happens again. And if they try this, and in a few more years, their kids are full-on adults living their own lives, and of course, will be a lot.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Our next story. Am I overreacting for leaving my birthday dinner after my fiance announced a fake pregnancy? So last night was my birthday. Just a chill night with family and friends. Everything was great until my fiance stood up to make a special toast. Out of nowhere, he goes, "We're so excited to announce we're lost his mind because I'm not pregnant. He's smiling. My mom is crying. His family is clapping, and I'm just sitting there like, question mark? I finally ask, what are you talking about? And this man, with a straight face, says he's been manifesting, and it's only a matter of time. Oh, so it's not a joke. I was done. Got up, left the restaurant. He followed me all mad, saying I embarrassed him and should have just gone with him for the night. Now his family is blowing up my phone saying I ruined a beautiful moment. Like, what even was that? Was I really overreacting? This is a horror movie. Oh my god, that was the end of it? That's the end of that. What? What? Wait, I thought he was like, sorry, that was a prank. Like, we're expecting some more things. I'm expecting another beer tower. I'm expecting this bill to be massive. Yeah. Like, what is... But he said that in order to manifest. He's like, no, I'm going to make it happen. What? And how did she ruin a beautiful moment? Because the moment isn't real. Because she's like, I'm not pregnant, are you? You're saying this about my body. You're manifesting something about my body. I manifest that my boobs will look less weird every day. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna happen. That's my body. And then his family, that's my body. And that's my body. And that's your body.
So did you do a reset yet?
No.
That was fun. Verdict's
Cool,
not
cool.
overreacting. Comments. I am overreacting. I like how the comment said, not the asshole. Leave the man, not just the party. How heartbreaking for your family to hear you're expecting, then hear it's all made up. He will play on yours and everyone's emotions. Don't let him. Someone said, nope, that's insane and incredibly cruel. Run. Lastly, someone said, for the love of all that's holy, would you please raise the bar for yourself and dump that idiot? There are better men out there, but you won't find one while tethered to him. Yeah, that's an immediate run away. Run away from that man. How long are they together? I don't know, but that's her fiance. Okay. Because I know people will sometimes announce, like, we're going to start trying. That's a very different, like... Yeah. And she's pregnant. Expecting something, you know what I mean? He's expecting something. Even if... This is a red flag, even if she is pregnant. Because they didn't talk about it now. 100%. Yeah. Like, no, this is so many layers. Yeah. This is... I don't even know. It doesn't make it sound like they were trying. Which makes it even scarier for him to turn and be like, I'm manifesting. He's manifesting this... What? It seems like he's misunderstanding, like marriage. This guy's acting like he has powers like he's fucking Sauron or something. Creepy. Like, she's not a lottery slot machine that you can just hope and be like, hey guys, I'm feeling good about this today. I'm manifesting my wife to have a bun in the oven. If she was actually pregnant, there'd be a lot of reasons this is messed up because, mainly because she wasn't in on this. Yeah. If the both of them talked and were like, oh yeah, we want to announce to our family tonight, but like, what the hell? He just took it on his own. He's treating her like an object where he's just like, oh yeah, like, your opinion doesn't matter. And he wanted, I feel like it's her birthday dinner. Was it supposed to be a night about her? I know. Did it at my birthday? Seems like... Oh, this is terrifying. Like, he wanted to take a moment. He wanted to feel special. He wanted to, feel that attention with her for a moment. And yeah. It's, such a Michael Scott thing to do. We're expecting... I'm manifesting that it's going to happen, guys. It's so you want attention, and, yeah, even if, if he just had a feeling that the embryo was in there, right? It's too soon, and people have, really intentional conversations and planning for when it's okay to announce. There's so many complications or just personal reasons to wait. Yes. And they just talk about it, Yeah. It's not just, vibes of, I feel this is good. This is good. All right, our next story.
You still streaming?
There's no update.
No. Or I can get off of it on YouTube.
You know what?
I can stop on YouTube.